Welcome back, folks. Cape Rugby TV. We carry on talking about club rugby and, of course, as you know, difficult times. But nevertheless, our clubs are doing extraordinary things, again, continuously, to keep on reaching out to their members, to keep their players active. And I think that that's primarily also what we're doing, is trying to make sure that you stay connected. This is our priority, is making sure that the clubs are talking and stay connected. But of course, it was a few months ago that there was an opportunity to play some friendly fixtures. That was, of course, after the COVID pre-season, if you will, training. I've got Terrance Blake, the captain of Terrance Greeff, the captain of Blakes, on the line with me. Terrance is back. Terrance, how are things there with you, Mania?
Hi JP, I'm good. I see you got me there as Terrance Blakes. I'm just the representative of Blakes Rugby Club.
Yes.
Thank you so much, JP, for having me back. It's always good to talk to you. And yeah, I'm just so grateful that I'm healthy and being able to talk to you and played 4 friendly matches
Well, that was the thing
before
before you
the
tell
third
us.
wave.
Yeah, before we go into everything that you're doing behind the scenes, because you know that we know that Blake's is very active, that you guys have been involved. Before we get into that, it's now been a few months since we last spoke to you, but that was the big thing in the beginning of the year, or a few months ago, the opportunity for you guys to train again together, to see each other on the field, even though we know in the first 4 weeks you were only allowed to do non-contact isolated training. But how was that? How was that to get everybody back on the park?
Yo, JP, to start off, to get back on the park, it was challenging to get the boys there, first of all. Like, it's been a whole year, we haven't trained together, even though we were busy working out on our own. But yo, Coach Wayne really, he nailed us when we got back there. We were running non-stop because of, or his excuse was just, we can't have contact, boys, so go, you need to go. And but it was good to have the players there. Like, some of the guys were really struggling. Some of the guys looked different when we got back to the park. Like, picked up a lot of weight.
But that in
And
itself must
yeah,
have been something unique. The fact that for at least those few hours, you had to take your mind off the terrible things that are going around you. For those few hours, you had to concentrate on the field and putting one foot in front of the other.
yeah, and it was really nice. We had a lot of fun, and you could see the eagerness in the boys to get back on the field. Like, the every night we had more boys on the field,
Yeah.
because we were very active and posting stuff like every training season. Whether the guys were tired and sweaty, we posted it, so just to get the other boys there on the training ground.
And then, Terrance, of course, after that, you guys had a couple of fixtures, friendly fixtures, when you were eventually allowed to do that. How did that go?
Yo, we played 4 friendly matches, and I think our mindset and our goal was to achieve big things. And all our friendlies was against Super League teams. Our first one was against Franschhoek, and we unfortunately lost there with a 10-point margin. And Franschhoek is a super league team, but we played very well against them. I'm very proud of the boys on that match, because it was our first match. A lot of new combinations was tried by Coach Wayne. Our new recruits, like, playing boys on in their position, but haven't played for Blakes before, and it went really well. Franz Hoek had a big pack of forwards, as you know. They're two props, and they were playing rolling subs. Even their captain afterwards said, like, there were a few moments in the game where he thought they were going to lose the game against us, and he had to come back on himself to help his boys just seal the game. Yeah.
Wow.
And our
Hey,
second friendly was Kyle.
yeah.
We lost the also with a 8-point margin. It was 21. Blake's Kyle had 29 points up the board, and it was, I think, Rens covered that game.
Yep.
Renzel,
Yeah, we did
yo, it
have
was
that on the
raining
show. Yeah.
cats and dogs on that day.
Terrance, behind the
And
scenes, of course, things remain difficult for all club structures. Things haven't been easy. We know that during when the COVID period was so active last year, and that there was no activities, that Blake's was reaching out to the players, to the community. You guys were doing some fantastic outreach projects.
Yeah.
And in addition, you've been building an administrative components behind the scenes.
Yeah, JP. Unfortunately, we couldn't be that active anymore in our community because of the COVID third wave. It really got everybody scared, and we just trying. Our top of mind for us is to protect our players and our safety. We had a few fundraisers where our players bought food from the stuff that the club provided and had available, and then we contributed to either a family member or someone in the community. And we started. Firstly, I want to thank Western Province Club Rugby because of the course that the media marketing sponsorship course that we did, because we as Blakes Rugby Club have implemented a lot of the things that we've learned there. So we're very active on Facebook now. We started our hashtag Get to Know Your Player campaign. We have player profiles, sharing more about the player himself, nicknames, previous clubs, stuff like that, which is very important. And we have a inspirational quotes every day where we inspire our supporters, our players, family members, just to stay positive during this challenging time. So yeah.
I'm getting quite emotional listening to you. Just to know that you guys are so active behind the scenes, looking after everybody under these difficult conditions, and of course all the work that you guys are doing behind the scenes to keep people connected. What's the quote for today, Terrance? Is there a quote today, or give us one of the quotes from yesterday?
Okay, today's quote is not out yet. They've normally posted around about 12 o'clock. But one of the quotes of yesterday, I think, was impossible is nothing. And as a team and a community club, together we can achieve more. So if we stand together, then nothing seems to be impossible for us. If we stand together, united as a community club, first of all, we have our supporters, our players, family members, I think, and as a country also with everything going on, I think it's time for us to stand together and just strive to be better every day.
Absolutely, those are strong words. Those are positive. How do you decide? How do you guys decide during the week what the quote is? Do you have a little WhatsApp group? Do you guys get together and share a few options?
Our management team have a WhatsApp group where they discuss what quote would be best, depending on also, we've lost a lot of people because of COVID. Old boys, we've lost one of our players. We recently, we just want to say condolences to the family, which is my family, of Peter Adams. We lost the chairman. He was very involved with VP as well as Langa, and we that's how we decide what quotes would be best to celebrate a person, to motivate a family or a supporter who has a loss of a family member or someone. So that's how the management team decide on which quotes it's best on the day.
Yeah, difficult times, but again, fantastic to see what you guys are doing behind the scenes. Hopefully we all beat this thing together. We love that quote, nothing is impossible. And of course, Terrance will say to you and everybody else out there, stay safe, keep looking after each other. We'll keep following the progress. We'll keep trying to keep everybody as connected as possible, but we know with the hard work that you guys are doing behind the scenes, we know that that we're all in good hands.
Thank you, JP, and all the best to you and your team as well. Stay safe and keep up the good work. JP, just one last thing. I promised our kid manager, it's his birthday today, Richie Noble. I'm going to send a shout out to him. All the best on your birthday. May God bless you and enjoy your day. Keep safe and God bless all of you.
Birthday wishes going out there as well. That's fantastic. That's of course those are, of course, the kind of messages that everybody needs to hear at the moment. Congratulations and happy birthday and well wishes, all these positive messages. Thanks, Terrance. We'll catch up again soon.
Thank you, JP.
There we go, folks. Terrance Greeff, the captain of Blakes Rugby Football Club. Their quote today is, yesterday, their quote was, #nothing is impossible. Fantastic to see the initiatives that Blakes are coming up with to keep their players connected, to keep their players active behind the scenes, and wherever possible reaching out and helping the community under these very difficult times.